Hey there everybody, Pop on Top here. Welcome back to some more Fallout 4 mods. In today's mod we're going to be taking a look at the Pipboy because we've enhanced this thing a little bit. This is the Glassy Pipboy screen. So if we take a look at our Pipboy here, it's glassy. You can't really super tell in this particular lighting and stuff. Also there's two different versions of this. We'll show both of these off in this video here. But we got the glare filter version. So like, idea here is if we go back, put our back to the sun, our character's back is to the sun, and we look at the Pipboy, you can see that like, there's definitely like some glare from the sun on the Pipboy screen because it's glassy. You can obviously get the glassy looking effect a lot better when the sunshine is on it, but the glare isn't so much where you can't read the Pipboy. We're going to show off the other version where the sun can actually get in your way. It's probably more immersive that way, right, where you're like, you can't see the Pipboy because it's like the sun's shining on it. I mean, like, have you ever done that with like maybe your smartphone or something, or maybe like your watch or something? You're just like, oh shit, it's so fucking bright, like it's reflecting too much sunshine for you to see, right? So obviously it's just like, depending on your Pipboy color and stuff, you have different type of effects and different colors and stuff, right? Like, but the glossiness of the screen, it's glassy, but it's a glossy screen, right? Like, it's imagine like your TV, right? Like, this is like a matte version, like a monitor, right? Like, monitors have usually a matte coating versus TVs that like to have glossy coatings and stuff. Like, I have an OLED TV, and that's got a big old glossy coating. It, you know, reflections show up pretty good. This is like a matte coating, like on a monitor here, that makes it so. But you can see like a little bit of glare and reflection on there. And we're going to compare this to the default version as well. But this only affects the screen of the Pipboy, right? And obviously I have a high field of view due to a mod, right? So my Pipboy like maybe looks slightly different in that aspect too, in the way that like the camera angle and all that stuff works. But it is supposed to be a screen, right? So it should be kind of glossy, especially given the technology of the era, right? Like you had TVs back in the day that would have been very glass on the outside, and then you would be very reflective like this. So I'm gonna download the other version of the mod that's, you know, just the glassy one without the glare filter, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll make a comparison. Alright everybody, so we're back here. We have the glassy version without the glare filter on there, and as you can see, that light is very bright on there, right? Like if I was trying to read something that was on like the bottom part of the screen, and obviously that's just one particular section of sunshine here. So what we're going to do here, obviously it's like really bright. It's like really reflective, right? Like I was talking about. I really do think that like that filter, the anti-glare filter, it obviously did some weird shit there when I moved the Pipboy and stuff too. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go into my cheat terminal portable. We're gonna change the world. So right now, currently, it's about like 9 in the morning, so the sun's coming from this particular angle. But if I set it to noon, right, the sun should be at a different angle. The sun's coming from a different angle, and like, look, I can't see anything, right? Like I'd have to like turn my character away from the sun, then I could see. It looks very, you know, shiny. It does look like a screen more now, and some of you are going to appreciate that effect. Maybe you think that's what the Pipboy should look like. Obviously, we're going to compare this to the default and stuff here still, but like with that sun at particular angles, right? So like this should be okay, right? Because like, but it's like it just, if you happen to catch that angle, that sun's going to reflect on that thing and different spots, which is cool. It's very immersive, right? Like the sun is reflecting off of your screen that is also glassy looking, and it does look nice. It does look immersive, but especially without the anti-glare filter version, this particular, just the glassy Pipboy screen, you're gonna get those reflections. Now, it's gonna make it hard for you to see certain things at certain angles. Like, could you imagine having to like, you're trying to like pause here to pop a stim pack or some drugs or something, but you can't, you gotta like unpause, move the angle so you can actually read the thing, right? Like it becomes complicated. Now we're gonna compare this. We're going to delete the mod. We're going to show off the base version as a comparison. So this is our default Pipboy here. Does not look glassy at all. Is a screen. Obviously, that's I imagine an intentional design decision by the team at Bethesda, because they want you to be able to read the Pipboy, right? Like, I don't care where the sun is at. It doesn't make a difference. The screen is clear and readable, and just all the time it is good. But it does look, I mean, obviously it does look kind of like foggy almost, or misty. Like, it's like, it doesn't look as much like a screen, especially, like I said, screens from that particular era. You would imagine that a Pipboy screen would be very shiny. I mean, like, obviously it would be dirty, but like you can clean it off and all that stuff. But like, it does have some cracks in it too, even in the glassy Pipboy screen version. So, you know, it's up to your personal preference. Do you want to deal with that glare for the sake of immersion? Do you want to make it glassy but less glary, so you can still, you know, have some immersiveness to it, but also still have a good chance of reading what's on the screen? Or are you just a default Pipboy fan yourself? You guys let me know in the comment section down below which one of those, you know, are you going to check out this mod for yourselves? Which version of it you're going to check out? There will be a link in the description to both versions of the mod. Hopefully, if I remember. If I don't remember, you better leave a comment and tell me to fix that shit. But so you could check out the glassy screen, or the glassy screen with the glare filter on there. I like the glassy screen with the glare filter. That's my particular preference. You guys, like I said, let me know what your preference is. If you guys have enjoyed the video, make sure to like rating down below. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe so you can check out more videos from me. And pretty much other than that, you guys have a good rest of your day, whatever it may be, and I will see you in the next episode.